So the Whitesboro Plow Shop title sponsor of the night, Sportsman, brought to you by Bob Johnson Auto Group, ready to go next. And it will be Logan Brown on the pole in the number 9. Outside will be Trevor Gibbons, the 621. Row 2, it's Richard Murtaugh, 33-18, Justin Gadbaw. Row 3, 92, Frank Sibley. 1D of Paul DeRuyter. Row 4, Eric Nier, 34-18, Gavin Eisele, the point leader. Row 5, last week's winner, Jessica Power in the 52, along with the 28, Tyler Stevenson. Row number 6, Greg Henry in the 2, 17 of Owen Nier. Row number 7, the 4 tonight being driven by Keegan Nier, along with the 17M of Madie Wallace. Row number 8, Grayson Soper in the 38, 747 of Haily Brownell. Row number 9, Gregory Gould in the 9B, 54, Brady Howard, and Taylor Doxtater in the number 44 has had problems all night long, but he is going to tag on to the tail end of the field here. Last time we saw Taylor Doxtater go from the back of the field, he had a great run finishing inside the top 5, so we'll see if he can maintain that pace tonight. But a lot of good cars in this field. White flag is being displayed. We are going to go green next trip around. Are on 20 laps is the distance, and we're underway. Off of turn number 2, Trevor Gibbons to the race lead as they go into turn number 3 and 4. Down to the line to complete lap number 1. Trevor Gibbons out in front. Logan Brown back to second as they cross the line with one in the books. Richard Murtaugh trying to get back into winning form. And Eric Nier gets down low. He tried to get out of the way of the field. Jessica Power was right there in behind him, and Nier not able to see Jessica Power behind him, obviously, and got caught up with the number 34 as he heads straight to the infield. Yellow lights are on with 2 complete. So wrong place, wrong time for Jessica Power. Eric Nier had a problem, and he dropped off the pace, tried to get to the infield as best he could, but Jessica Power was right there with a big run down low, and unfortunately got caught up in that. But she did stay rolling. However, did lose a bunch of spots. But it is early, 2 down, 18 to go. Impressive run here for Trevor Gibbons as of late in that 621 ride.
Stevenson's up there.
Man out of Carthage, New York.
Yeah, I say Stevenson, he's up there.
Up until mid-June into late July, had a good run of about 3 top 10 finishes in the span of 4 weeks, including a pair of 7th place finishes on June the 20th and July 11th for Gibbons. So he's had a real good season. Last couple of weeks have been a bit of a struggle for him, but right back here in the thick of the battle right now. Behind him, Richard Murtaugh. He's had himself a great year overall. Finally getting to victory lane here at Can-Am, which is something that he'd been trying to check off the bucket list. And it's just been struggling as we watch Eric Nier get pushed away in the number 34 machine. Talking about Richard Murtaugh, 6 wins on the season. Good enough for 8th best in the Northeast. Richard got his start in the win column at the All-Tech Raceway in Florida. Got a win at Thunder Mountain Speedway earlier this year. 2 wins at the Land of Legends Raceway, and also his 2 wins here at Can-Am. So good season for Richard overall. Led the points for quite a number of weeks at the Speedway as well, and now just 11 points back of Gavin Eisele, who currently rides in the 3 spot. Jessica Power 14 points back of the top 2 drivers in position number 3 in points, and right now she is mired in traffic at about position number 14 after getting caught up when Eric Nier tried to get out of the way of the field to the infield, and there's nowhere she could go. But white flag is going to be displayed. We are going to go back under the green flag. Bob Johnson Auto Group Can-Am Speedway Pace Truck leads the field around, and we will be set to go back under the green flag with Trevor Gibbons, Richard Murtaugh up on the front row.
Thank you, Paul.
Green lights are back on, and Trevor Gibbons picking up where he left off on that initial restart. Jumps out in front of the field. Richard Murtaugh, not much he can do about it. He's got that outside lane going, but couldn't get the bite that he wanted as they hustle down the back straightaway. In the meantime, behind the top 2, Gavin Eisele looking for running room around Logan Brown. Brown working the outside lane. Eisele down low. Gavin will grab the spot as they come down the front straightaway on lap number 3. As Trevor Gibbons continues to show the way. As Gibbons leads it into turn number 3 and 4. Murtaugh still there for second. Eisele still third. Logan Brown trying to fight back on that inside lane as Frank Sibley in the 92 getting up into the thick of the battle as well. Sibley coming into tonight top 10 in the points, battling with Logan Brown in that inside lane, and Sibley looking to go to 4th. Tyler Stevenson right there behind him as well as they work it down into turn number 3 and 4, down to the line, 5 down, 15 to go. As Gibbons continues to show the way. About a 4-car length advantage over the 33 of Richard Murtaugh. And I'll tell you what, whatever they have done to the 621 of Gibbons, they have definitely woke this car up because it is lightning fast right now as they work it across the line for lap number 6. Gibbons still in command of the field as they bring it into turn number 1 and 2. Richard Murtaugh trying to get that outside lane rolling as they hustle down the back straightaway off of corner number 2. Gibbons still your race leader by about 5 car lengths as they work it across the line. This time by battle is going to be on for the number 2 spot with Murtaugh holding on to it. Gavin Eisele looking to take it away from him as they come down into turn number 1 and 2. Gibbons has been quick as they hustle down the back straightaway to turn number 3 and 4, down to the line this time by. We will have 8 down, 12 more to go. Could we see a first-time winner here tonight at Can-Am? We are about ready to find out as Richard Murtaugh giving chase from the number 2 position. Gavin Eisele right there in his tire tracks. Frank Sibley is having an outstanding run as well, holding on to position number 4. Tyler Stevenson still 5th, Logan Brown 6th, Justin Gadbaw another solid top 10 run for him, holding on to position number 8 right now. Owen Nier is 9th, and Jessica Power has made her way back up into the top 10, running in position number 10 as they click off lap number 9, 1 lap shy of the halfway point. As they head down into turn number 3 and 4, back down to the line this time by. We're halfway home, 10 down, 10 to go. Trevor Gibbons looking for career win number 1. Gibbons in command of the field right now. No lap cars with the exception of Haily Brownell just in front of him. He'll try to pick a lane to get by Brownell as they go down into turn number 3 and 4. Down to the stripe this time by 11 down, 9 to go. And Gibbons clears the traffic, no problem as he goes to turn number 1 and 2. Richard Murtaugh, Gavin Eisele still having their battle for position number 2 and 3. Eisele looks like he might have the quicker race car, but Murtaugh is on that inside lane and Gavin rolling the top side. And it looks like Murtaugh's car does not like that outside lane whatsoever, as we saw Eisele close the gap rather quickly as they come down the front straightaway to turn number 1 and 2. They both get by Brownell. Now Murtaugh will go back down to his favorite line on the inside, but Isele's got the momentum going up on the outside lane as they battle for second down the backstretch. In the meantime, Tyler Stevenson has taken away position number 4 from Frank Sibley, who continues to ride in position number 5. 13 down, 7 to go. As they work it down into turn number 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. Murtaugh still there for second. Eisele rolls the outside lane. He'll grab second down the back straightaway at lap number 13, but he's running out of time to try to catch the race leader. Down to the line, Gibbons still well in control. Big lead right now as they go to turn number 1 and 2, but Eisele has cleared everybody and is looking to go after the race leader. 33 of Murtaugh still there in position number 3. 28 of Tyler Stevenson is fourth. Frank Sibley, another solid run for the Calcium New York native, holding on to spot number 5. Logan Brown, another great run as well, holding on to 6th at the moment as they work it down to the line. 5 laps left to go for Trevor Gibbons. I can hear the fans in his VIP booth next door. They're getting antsy. They're jumping up and down. They're praying for the next 4 laps to go green to checkered. As they work it into turn number 3 and 4, Gibbons down across the line. 16 down, 4 to go. Eisele still there in second. Long way to go still to try to catch Trevor Gibbons. Richard Murtaugh right there with him as well, trying to gain any points what he can down the back straightaway, but Eisele is running away. Current point leader holding on to second, but Trevor Gibbons, the man of the hour right now, down to the line. 17 down, 3 to go. That 621 has been famous here at Can-Am for a long time with RJ Gibbons behind the wheel. Had a lot of solid runs, but this would be a big deal for them to get to victory lane as they work down the front straightaway. 2 laps left to go for Trevor Gibbons. Still a big lead right now for Gibbons as they work it through turn number 1 and 2 and down the back straight, and we'll check the interval on the race leader as they come down the back stretch. It's 2.5 seconds right now over Gavin Eisele. Eisele doing everything he can to run down Trevor Gibbons, but he's running out of time. White flag in the air for Trevor Gibbons. Lap car Greg Gould just in front of him. Gibbons is going to stick with that inside lane, but Gavin Eisele is driving the wheels off of it as they head down the back straightaway. Lap car Greg Gould right in front of the race leader. Gibbons is going to take his time into turn number 3 and 4. The wait is over. It's going to happen. Trevor Gibbons is a Can-Am Speedway winner. Gavin Eisele will cross in second. Richard Murtaugh, Tyler Stevenson will cross the spot number 4. And how about that for Frank Sibley in position number 5?